So I am Jeebus Christie and Don McTrump from Evil and from Good Corp.
Everything changes.
Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to the DeadMattB channel. I'm Matt Bergstrom, aka DeadMattB, and today I'm going to show you a little bit about a CRM or a mini CRM that I created as a project for the university that I'm currently attending and to pursue my bachelor's degree in computer science. Now, I did this project in a course called Database Technology, so it's basically trying to connect a graphic user interface, which is a very visual way of displaying how you can handle things in a database and let users handle the database in different ways by easily clicking on buttons and filling in fields, and then those requests that are done through the user will automatically be done in the database. So this is a little bit of a fun project that I've been doing, and I hope you guys will enjoy this. I'm going to talk through a demo on how this works and what details the normal user may miss. And not everything is displayed in the graphic user interface. There are some things that are still happening behind the curtains, so to speak, and that means there are things that are being logged behind this graphic user interface, which means that there's some information that isn't displayed to the user but could actually be useful for the user to see. So we'll see if I add those to the actual GUI or GUI, I don't know what it's called, but anyways, to the graphic user interface. But I don't think I will, because I don't have much time right now. But I hope you guys enjoy this demo, and I'm just gonna go right into it and hope you guys will enjoy. Here to my right, I've got the display. You can go on and head into deadmattb.com to go into the website and really show the demo. Now, if you click on the flow, you can get to my project sites and you see all of my ongoing and finished products. Just click on the CRM project and you'll get to the customer relation management system page. Now here you can read about the CRM that I produced and how I did it. If you would like the code, head on into my GitHub. I've got the code there, and there's some documentation how to use it too. Just don't use it so that I get in trouble, or don't use it in commercial. Don't use it for commercial issues, commercial missions or whatever. Anyway, so if you click on Show Me the Demo, you get into the calendar, which you see different meetings that are scheduled. Now, if you just hover the pen over here, you'll see 4 different buttons, and I'm just going to go straight into it and click on the yellow button, which takes us to the team view. Here you can manage teams, you can remove or add teams. If you click on the text input below, you can see I write creative. You can add a team. I just add the creative team, and it says success. So the question got handled, and we now have added a team called Creative. So if we go into the Manage People, which is the blue button, we can remove people to start off. And to demonstrate that, I'm going to remove Elon Musk, which is a character that I created previously. We click remove and it says success again, so we have now successfully removed Elon Musk from our team, or from the database. So he's not showing up anymore. Now, if you want to add a person, I have just added a little bunch of example names because I didn't want people to put in, random names and stuff and put in whatever they want here. So if you just click the example names section right there, so we'll drop down a list of example names that you can use. And we're just going to take Mark Zuckerberg and throw him into a team. So let's give him the shareholder role. His position is going to be shareholder in this company. And let's add him to the team creative, since we want to demonstrate the wholeness of this application. And let's add him to tripods too, why not? Click on add person and it says success. So we've successfully added that person to the database. So Mark Zuckerberg is now in our customer relation management system. If we click on the green button, we get to the create meeting view and we can select the people that we want to be in our meeting. So I just add a bunch of random people here and then click on Mark Zuckerberg, of course, since we added him to our database. And you can also include some business partners that are not part of this firm or company, but do business with us and do attend regular meetings. So I add Jeebus Christie and Don McTrump from Evil and from Good Corp. Let's select a room, take F000 for example, and select a date for the meeting. So let's take the 7th of March. We have to select the start time. Sorry, this lagged when I filmed it, but it's gonna be fine. And then take 10:30 to maybe 13:30. Yep. And then we've done that. We've selected our room, the people we want, the dates, and the start and the end time. So we're pretty much good to go. We just have to select who will book this meeting and for what team that's going to be responsible for this meeting. So I'm going to tell you exactly what that means. When you book as a person within a team, you have to book as the team that the person is in. So let's say we'll take creative for this one, since Mark Zuckerberg is in the team creative. Go on and click add meeting and it says success, and we can clearly see that the meeting has been added to the calendar, and we can click on it for details, and it's clearly shown with a click icon on the mouse. So now we get into the meeting page where you can see the information about the meeting, the ID of the meeting, the facility of the meeting, and the room of the meeting. So this is basically where the meeting is. Then you can click when, and it will display the date and the time of when the meeting is supposed to occur, and those 2 zeros in the back is for seconds, so you don't have to mind those 2 zeros in the end of the start and end time. If we click on who, we get into the page to see who booked this meeting and for what team this booked meeting was logged on, so and the cost of the meeting. So whatever team that booked the meeting or is responsible for the meeting gets a cost that's calculated with the time interval and the facility that the room is in, and then it's logged in the database on that particular team. So we can see that the creative team now has a total cost booked of 306 in the database. You can also view the different participants of the meeting. So we got some people within our company which has different badges for their respective teams, which are shown in blue and green, and all company badges are shown in black. So we can clearly see that we got some people who's in one team and some other people who's in 2 teams, and then in the very below, you know, in the very most down part, we got Don McTrump and Jeebus Christie, which are the business partners that are part of this meeting. Now, I just want to slip in that meeting time collision is handled in this, if we just go back to the main page, in this calendar. So if you try to double book something, you will get an error, I hope. There may be some bugs there, so don't test it too much, but yeah. If you click the red button on the graphic user interface, you get to the Manage Meeting page. And this is very important, if you try to remove a meeting, like request a cancellation of a meeting, and you're the owner of the meeting, well, since you're the owner of the meeting will be immediately removed from the calendar. But if you don't own the meeting, you'll have to request a cancellation, and it will be handled by the owner who's responsible for the meeting. So, for example, if we try to cancel our meeting with, let's not say Mark Zuckerberg because we don't want to remove it right now. Let's say we book it with Paddington Almgren, and we browse these meetings here. An important detail here is that you can only request cancellations of meetings that haven't occurred yet. if you've paid attention, you've seen that there's two different meetings in the calendar, and there's only one to request a cancellation for, and that's because one of them is in the past, and you can't cancel meetings that have already happened, right? That makes sense. So that's why you can't cancel that particular meeting. But let's select this meeting then and request a cancellation. There we go, click it, success. We requested a cancellation for that meeting. It's still there. It hasn't been approved yet or denied. If it's denied, the meeting will still be there. If it's approved, the meeting will be removed. Now, notice that this meeting can only be approved, or this cancellation of the meeting can only be approved or denied by the person who did or owns the meeting, who set the meeting in the first place. So let me try to approve this cancellation. And then it clearly says, warning, some meetings were not affected by this action because since managing all of the meetings, well, yeah, since not all of the meetings that were being managed were owned by me, not every single one of them were canceled or approved. So, for example, if I clicked 10 meetings and I own 6 of them and I press approve, well, the action approve will only work for 6 of them and the other 4 will not be handled at all. The meetings will remain. So let's try to approve this meeting with the managing user Mark Zuckerberg, which is the owner of this meeting. There we go, and let's click approve. Awesome. So now when we approve this, the meeting will be removed from our calendar and from our database. And as you see, there's success and the meeting is removed from the calendar. Now we only have the meeting on Monday, which couldn't be canceled because it has already happened. It's in the past, since it's the 6th of March today. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this and what I developed. This is just a little project, as I said earlier. I haven't put too much time in it. There's some bugs here and there, but in general, it works pretty smoothly. It does not work, however, for a mobile phone. I have not optimized it for mobile phones. The reason why I haven't optimized it is because I've got loads of other things that I need to attend to. I still got my studies and I got the study app that I'm going to work on more and more coming this following week. And there's loads of exciting stuff really. So we'll see if I improve this, probably not, but do go into the website and try it out. So that's pretty much everything for the demo that I wanted to show you guys. I hope you really enjoyed and saw the power of programming and how cool things you can actually make in quite a short time. Now, I want to stress this because this was just a side project while I have 2 other courses and also a web app that I'm working on, and I got some exams coming up, and I maybe put in between 10 to 15 hours on this thing, and yet it turned out great and it works very well, and it's, you know, you can build a lot from this simple base and just let your imagination take you to different places, how you could use this tool or how you could rewrite it to serve your own purpose. And for all that I know, just use the code. I mean, you can head on into my GitHub. The link is on the project page. If you click the CRM, as I said, and click on GitHub, you can get access to the code. Don't use it for any commercial purposes and don't get me in trouble, but otherwise feel free to do whatever you'd like. And if you would use it for anything that might get me in trouble or is kind of commercial use, just ask me. I'm pretty soft when it comes to those stuff, but I don't want to get expelled or something from the university because I shared this. That would be really bad. But yeah, and if you would like to try out the demo yourself after watching this video, head on into devmapb.com. That is devmapb.com, like my Instagram tag and my tag everywhere. And then click on the projects page and then click on the CRM box, which should be in the right bottom corner. And just scroll down the information. If you want to read it, please do. I took some time writing it, but if you don't, just want to show the demo, scroll down to show me the demo button, click that button, and just go nuts with the demo. I really want to see some random meetings getting scheduled. This is live, so whatever you schedule, I will be able to see, and everyone else also will be able to see whatever you schedule on the database. So feel free to go nuts, and just don't spam it too much. Maybe my web provider will hate me for the traffic, but I think it's gonna be fine. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like below, and if you like my content, do subscribe if you haven't already. And otherwise, I'll see you guys next time.